A pretty volatile start to the day. I wanted to highlight some of the best performing and worst performing equities today. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechLit Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Monday. Today's May 4th, 9:35 a.m., and it's time to catch you or get you up to date. First off, Brent crude oil prices surge above $119 a barrel after UAE announces that an Iranian drone attack has hit one of their petroleum facilities. On top of that, Iran officially closes the Strait of Hormuz to all vessels. Now, again, it's one moment we're open, another moment we're closed, another moment Trump says that they're working on a deal and there's good progress, another moment they both hate each other and they're about to attack one another. Nothing is moving the market. Yes, markets are slightly down 0.4%. Look at this 4-hour time frame. Please, bears. Again, you guys know that I want the markets to drop as well, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sentiment and direction, let's just talk about that. Direction and trend are still incredibly bullish. A pullback is not a correction. There is no break of structure. There's no break of pattern. If you see an intraday play, cool, great, so be it. As of right now, I don't see anything special. We're testing pre-market levels. We're still within range. We have not made new highs. We have not made new lows. In my opinion, markets are consolidating. To me, this is not a favorable setup. There is no progress on either side. We're not making higher highs. We're not making lower lows. It doesn't make sense for me to go long. It doesn't make sense for me to go short. For me, it makes more sense to be cash and wait for direction to be more clear. Boring, I get it. But guess what? What's worse than being boring? Being red. Very simple. Some of the big movers today, all the bullshit speculative companies. Who? Roblox, Irene, they all gapped up. What's the other one? Micron. I don't want to say Micron's bullshit. It's up 80% in 30 days. That's unsustainable. Very simple, right? Circle up 18%. What's the other one? SanDisk up 4%. For what? Because of the weather? I don't know. What else? Some of the biggest losers, I did see, what was it? AMD is the one that really stands out to me. Biggest loser today, 5.4%, kind of leading the sell-off today. But can you blame it? It also ran up 80% in 30 days. We bought it sub 200. Now it's at 366. It reports earnings in just, 24 hours or a little bit over 24 hours from now after the market's closed tomorrow with Supermicro, AMC, and Strategy. So I can't really blame people or investors wanting to take profits as we approach possibly an uncertain time. Very simple, right? It's not that complicated. Yes, it could push higher, but downside risk is so much greater. Anyone with common sense knows that downside risk is so much greater than the upside potential profit it can make. It can go up, but there's so much more downside risk, right? So that is why it makes sense that people are beginning to take profits very quickly. Palantir reports earnings today after the markets close, and it's doing a lot of consolidation. Is Palantir incredibly cheap? No, not when it comes down to fundamentally with its P ratio, but it's pulled back enough that if it reports way better than expected earnings, hey, it could be a positive catalyst and drive markets even, or drive the price even higher. Other than that, as of right now, and this is just my opinion, yeah, the NASDAQ market looks slightly bearish due to this news, which again, if it was any other time, this would be uncertain. They're attacking one another. This could be the potentially the end of the ceasefire. But guess what? Markets are so irrational. Look at the past 4 weeks. They're gapping up for no reason. What are we celebrating? Lower GDP than what was expected, higher inflation, a worse labor market, no rate cuts projected for 2026. What are we celebrating? The end of the Iran war for the 11th time? That still hasn't ended because now they're attacking possibly one another again? That doesn't seem like a de-escalation, but guess what? The markets do not care as of right now. So we can have our very strong opinions, and that's fine. We're entitled to it. But don't allow it to cloud your thought process in forcing trades with criteria that are not actually there. The trend is still bullish. Respect it, right? Again, I do believe that eventually, like a rubber band, this will snap and it will correct hard. We will wait. We will wait for that confirmation. At least I will, and I believe my LPP team will as well. I just wanted to do my part in talking about some of the bigger movers, both on the upside and the downside. Please do not forget, if you want to plan out your next trade instead of just taking it on a whim, I would love for you to be able to use our risk calculator. It's for free. It's the second link in the description down below. Once you get to our homepage, just click on risk strategy. It'll bring you down and you'll be able to use this for free. We don't ask for your email. We don't ask for anything. It's a little tool. It's literally so simple. I mean, you can create one of these yourself, but you don't have to. I want you to be fully aware of your potential profit and your potential loss before you take a trade. No surprises, no questions. It's all calculated risk to reward ratio trades, right? And I believe that that is a great step that any beginner trader can take. If anything begins to present itself that wasn't already factored in, I would love to do my part in keeping you up to date. And all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, which is for free, for updates. Also, if you ever want to tune on into our daily live sessions, we go live every morning at market open, doing our part in not only giving you access to any of the trades that I take within that live session, but as well as keeping you up to date with anything that's going on in the market live every morning together as a team. And if that's something that you want to experience, click that second link down below. You'll see a little discount link will pop up for you. You can enter that and you can sign up and watch us trade live as soon as tomorrow. If you want to learn more about it to see if it's a good fit for you, second link down below. I appreciate your time like always. Let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team, and happy Monday.